Hi everybody, it's Elisa again. This time I am talking about pop-up books, lift the flap books, interactive, touching, feeling, learning books, also known as activity books. This is one of my very first ones. I am enamored with this book. I love pop-up books, but any of you can attest to this. Sometimes pulling the little strip on the side or twisting the thing on the page, it can be very challenging. And I hate telling my kids, be careful, be careful, be careful. I actually have a pop-up book. It is way up top. I bought it for myself. It's a Le Petit Prince, the Little Prince. And I'm like, you can't touch this book because it's delicate and it's very fragile. This is Baby's First Sea Inside Under the Sea. Look at this. It's not a pop-up, but it's a pull and change the page. Hello! Board books. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. They can do this. And even if a page does not have something that you can change, like this side, it still has things they can touch. These are like little bubbles. You can feel the differences in the pages. It gets the child very excited about learning. Look at that. Blah, 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 blah. Woo, woo, we're hiding. And there's a crab, right? I mean, that's cool. I highly recommend this for a first birthday. You can do it before then. Look at that. I'm just a sucker for this stuff. I love this. I'm going to trace the little pattern here all the way to the little thing. Because you just can't start too early with books. And I just think this is a very sturdy, great one. Throw it in the diaper bag, throw it in the stroller, have it in the back seat of the car. Kids love it. Look inside sports. This I'm a big fan of because we actually did it around the Summer Olympics. Was when we first introduced my children to it because there were so many events that they were unfamiliar with. And this one covers bicycling, and it says, racing bikes are designed for speed. And it talks about the helmet and what the bike is made of and, why does it look like it does. They had a lot of questions about track and field, long jump, high jump, starting blocks. Do they have starting blocks and why? What's the pole vaulter? All of these things. And they're learning something, and it's all very easy. There are 4 throwing events. Hammer, shot put, throwing a heavy iron ball. Discus is a metal disc, and javelin is a spear. And so it's very simple, but it's a great way to interact and find out a little bit more about sports because, it can be kind of daunting growing up. Some households are very football-oriented, some households are very baseball or very hockey-oriented, and it's really important to expose them to other sports as well that they may just have questions about. It's got cricket, rugby, obviously basketball, a clay tennis court versus a grass one. That's something interesting. It does say, hey, this is where people can check and who stays on top. And look, there it is. Also played on green courts. So it just shows a little bit of variety in all the different sports. Swimming. I mean, it was really great for the Summer Olympics as a kickoff for us and to really start discussing what some of these sports were that we were seeing and events that we were watching. Another one? Times tables. Learning. But it's fun, right? As soon as I found out when my son was learning his times table, 3rd grade, we bought the book. A foot, and what else is really cool about it? It's very similar to the Common Core in that it's kind of a word problem and they have to discern, what is it asking me? What is it asking me to do? A foot has 5 toes. That's something they can see. If there's 10 feet splashing, how many toes get wet? Now, granted, they can sit here and count. It has the times tables down the side. 5 times 10, right there, is 50. And then it tells you the answer, and it shows you the answer. Look, we could even count the individual little toes if you wanted to. So I love this book. I think it's just fun. It just makes times tables fun because Lord knows times tables not fun unless you have a song or something along to go with it. And I love the book. It's great in the car when I don't have time to just quiz. This makes it more fun, and he can read the problem out to me, and I can ask him, or if I'm sitting in the passenger seat, I can read the problem out to him. Or just hand him the book and let's talk about it. So, big fan. Also, we have a huge series called See Inside. And I love these. I'm just going to show you the universe, but I have like 5 of these books that I absolutely love. And again, it's just learning, hey, what are you passionate about? Are you going to see inside, I have one downstairs, see inside famous palaces. So maybe they're interested in architecture or history. Maybe they're interested in space. I can't find my other book that I got down to show you. Okay, so anyway, so I have it, but it's something really good. You can just type in "See Inside" in the search box and check out all the titles that we have, and I know that something will appeal to your child. Again, Lift the Flap. I personally don't think you are ever too old for Lift the Flap books. I love interactive books. I love books that are fun and they're more than what they appear. Look, this talks about a nebula. Over millions of years, it'll merge together in sections to make a new star system. I never knew that. And then they can open it up, and then they talk about how does it do it. Okay, well, it comes together and forms a nuclear reaction, which is the birth of a new star. So it's very simple, very easy to understand. Then it says dust and ice, the star takes shape. So these are just, I just love them. I love Lift the Flap books. I think they're fantastic. There's also sections inside that open up. Huge. What kid does not like huge? And it still has flaps inside. So, anyway, those are just some of the fun Lift the Flap books. I highly recommend them. Sorry. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.